Hi everybody. It's good to be back. I took some time away. I went to Hawaii, which is freaking amazing, and I got back into the swing of things. And I'm here to talk to you about my mentorship, what has become my heart in a very short period of time. It's like psh, exploded, and it's been really exciting. So I wanted to share this with you, even though I'm fighting the urge to stay like cocooned and quiet and like with my mentorees and just like, okay, we don't have to grow, let's just stay our size. But I know that it's important that I put myself out there. So more of you, world changers, world leaders, healers, can step forward and really believe in your gifts, right? Because we all have gifts. We were all put in this world for a reason. And when we just really waken up to the fact that we are absolutely powerful and we can do whatever the hell we want, then it's like, life is so much easier. You know, life feels good. So that's your right to have life feel good. And that's what I'm talking about here today, about Awaken to Your Magic Mentorship. And I have a bunch of questions that I have gathered from you beauties, from my power shots, which are little complimentary calls that I do with women who are interested in this work. And some of you messaged me, and I wanted to talk directly about what you guys are interested in, what you want to learn about. So what is Awaken to Your Magic Mentorship? That's such a big question. Let me try to boil it down. It is heart-to-heart connection. It is vulnerability. It is learning how to see our vulnerability as strength, as power. It's being absolutely broken and a mess and feeling shitty and learning how to take care of ourselves anyway. It's a lot of laughter, some cursing. Okay, a lot of cursing. I have a very foul mouth, so there's a lot of cursing. It's a lot of excitement about what you're bringing and who you are and what you're figuring out. It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of, I don't know what I want. I'm not even sure who the hell I am because I've been spending so much time being what other people want me to be. It's like, I don't even know what I want. I don't even know what's good for me. Like, I'm just freaking figuring that out. So that's like the heart of our mentorship, which is like figuring ourselves out. Me supporting you in a way that helps you get really connected to who you are and what you want. That's it. So the mentorship is not about me like, well, yeah, I'm going to use my skills and I'm going to share with you everything that I've practiced myself that really freaking works. And you're going to learn what I learned in grad school about therapy, about healing. Like, you're going to get it all. But you're going to really wake up to the fact that you are a powerhouse. Like, you are incredible. Yeah, you in your pajamas going braless. You, right now, seriously. That's what the heart of the mentorship is about you getting the fact that you're amazing. So you walk away just really woken up to that, really confident in that. So that means everything in the past that is like historically weighed you down or been something that's been painful or been something that's scary, we actually heal that, give voice to that, give space to that. But, so you know, when I talk about that, people are like, oh, fuck, I have to talk about my dirty history. Like, I don't want to go back there. Like, that's terrifying. No, thank you. Let me just pretend that didn't happen. I get that. When we go back and heal the past, we do it really gently, really slowly, so it's not terrifying, so you feel empowered, so you're like, oh my God, I can do this. I can feel really good. I can express myself. Heck, I can talk about the stuff that I usually don't talk about with people, and I can talk about it easily and realize that I'm not crazy. No, you're not crazy. And I'm going to take off my shirt because I'm burning up right now, pardon me, because that makes me so excited. No, you're not crazy. That's really important. I have women talk to me. My mentorees will talk to me about how, like, I always thought that I was weird, or I always thought that I was broken, or I always thought something was wrong with me. And it's just so great to get the fact that I'm normal, that you've been through this stuff too. So that's a special part of my mentorship, is that I share with you my own journey of healing. I share with you my own weaknesses, my own strengths, how I'm emerging in the world, my own personal struggles, how I get through it. So it's me holding your hand. Like, it's me walking with you. So I get a lot of questions about, like, are you a therapist? Is this therapy? Well, my history is in psychotherapy. That's my basis. That's my education. I learned how to be a psychotherapist, and that's where I was for the last few years before I began my business. But yeah, that's like the foundation of what I do. But I also go a little bit beyond that. Like, I'm not doing therapy. I don't call it therapy. I call it sisterhood. Like, I walk with you through what you're going through. It's not like me looking down at you. And I'm not saying therapists are like, hoity-toity or anything like that, because I'm going back to therapy. I think it's fucking phenomenal. And a lot of my mentorees, the women that I work with, have therapists too. So it's not that there's anything wrong with therapy, but what I do is, like, I literally, like, cheerlead you, like, every step of the way. Like, I'm holding your hand, I'm walking with you, you're not alone. You get that we're the same, right? Because I think sometimes in therapy we have to, like, hold a wall. When I was a therapist, like, I kind of held a wall. I didn't use as much personal me in that. But when it comes to this work, it's like, no, I'm a fucking mess too. Guess what? We're all messes, and we're all showing up, and it's fucking fantastic. And we're changing the world just by showing up and no longer apologizing and no longer holding back. So you get inspired by me sharing you resources, doing sessions with you, some other surprises that you'll find out if you sign up. But you really, really, really recognize that I get inspired by you. Like, I walk away inspired by you, and I tell you, holy fuck, this person's blowing my mind because you've done X or you've done Y. I share you with the world. Like, you become, like, this woman that I'm like, I can't wait to tell everybody about. I'm like, you gotta talk to this person, she's fucking phenomenal. Like, you gotta talk to her, you gotta read her shit, she's amazing. Because I really see it as my work is to call out the innate genius in every woman. That's really, really, really hugely important to me. Excuse me. All of us have innate genius. All of us have this ability to create something phenomenal, like something beyond us, right? So I'm really gifted at making sure that you start to wake up to that day by day, like moment by moment. It's not about me. I'm not performing. So, like, when I do these videos, you see, like, a lot about me and my energy, and it can be kind of intimidating, I think. I've heard that I'm very intimidating, which makes me giggle because, I don't know, I don't feel intimidating at all. I feel like a asshole that's not cool. But, like, you're getting this energy from me. When we're doing sessions, it's all about you. It's all about what you need, what you want. And I teach you how to say no. Like, I teach you how to say, Like, I make sure that I hold space for you so you know that you can say, no, I don't want to do that. Or, yes, I want to do that. Or, you know what, this week, how about this? Or, I didn't like that. When you said that to me, I heard you calling me an idiot. Like, oh, really? Okay, well, let's talk about that. So it's like in our sessions, in the work that we do, it's not this, like, Maria that you see, like, in my writing as much or, like, on my videos, which is, like kind of big and fun and ridiculous. I will keep my heart, will keep my personality, it'll be fun, but it's all about you. It's all about what you want to create, who you are, if you like something, if you don't like something. So I'm like going off, I'm answering all your questions, but just jumping over. So I work with women who historically have said yes against their free will. Do you know what I mean? Like, I work with women who have always tried to do the right thing for other people, put other people first, maybe got sick putting other people first, maybe lost their joy, maybe lost their sense of confidence by putting other people first, while they have these unbelievable gifts and talents that they might realize or might not even realize yet. So it's my job. I see my job as a mentor, as a breakout coach, which I'll explain to you in a moment what that is, a breakout coach. I see my job as making sure I create this space to unleash the brilliance that you already have. Like, to waken up what you already have. So if that means that you agree with things, great. If that means you don't, great too. I'm really good at saying I'm sorry for the most part. Like, you're going to probably catch me being a dick tomorrow. I don't know. You're going to be like, no, you're not. You can't say you're sorry. But, like, that's something that I really pride myself in, is being humble. Is saying that I'm sorry. Is making sure that you get that your voice is really important throughout this whole entire process. So I just really wanted to make sure I emphasize that, because it can be intimidating, again, looking at what I do or what I talk about or what I say. But I want you to know that everything that I have, I'm very confident that you have too. That I'm not like on this mountain shining by myself. That it's my goal to make sure that you realize that you're on the mountain too, singing out and inspiring the world. Like, you have all of that within. Now, it could be, like, you might be the type of person that's like, no, 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 I don't want to build a legacy. Like, I just want to take care of my shit. Like, I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to write. I don't want to get published. I don't want to be in the world doing this. Like, yeah, okay, cool. You don't have to do that right now. So if you're not really interested in figuring out or moving towards your legacy, I would say start with the 3 sessions. It's $700. It's my 3-session package. It's what I've been doing for the last year and a half. It's a beautiful foundation. I think that's a really great place to start. So you begin emerging, just awakening to you, who you are, what you want. And you don't necessarily have to create or move forward or do anything, even though when you're ready, the mentorship is for that specifically. You moving forward in the world while healing your stuff so you can fully show up, nothing held back. Ooh. You talk a lot about legacy. What do you mean by that? Yeah, that's a great question. So I help women heal their stuff so they can create their legacy. I help you deal with the drama and put that aside so you can focus on your legacy. So that means that we're healing old wounds. That means we're talking about old wounds. So you don't get caught up in all the, like, the bullshit that we get caught up with on a daily basis. Like, you're spending more time on you. Like, what do I want? What am I creating? What do I really want to do today? If I wasn't pissed off and upset all day, what would I do? Like, how would I treat my body? How would I heal it? Like, what would I feed it if this was fun? If I could focus on me? If I had permission to focus on me? So your legacy is going to look like anything. It's going to look like you. Your legacy is going to be a part of your heart. Your legacy is every time you move beyond your fear and act anyway. It's like, I am terrified on the daily. Like, right before I press live, before I do this video, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this. Great, hi, hello. So I want you to get really in this mentorship that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be fantastic. You don't have to be anything in order to take care of yourself, in order to feel good in your body. To be like, this is my skin, this is my body, and I deserve to treat it kindly for once. And I get to be higher in my priority list. Like, my health gets to be number 1. And I get to deal with any guilt and shame that comes up with that so I can be really healthy and really freaking strong because you deserve that. So your legacy could be, it's going to be anything, honey. It's going to be you in the world fully showing up, even if you are afraid, right? It's just going to be you without holding anything back. It's kind of exciting. And don't think you have to be perfect because look at me, I'm a big fucking mess, and yet I'm still doing this work. People are still hiring me to help them, so you can serve exactly where you are right now. You don't have to be a special anything to serve the world and to create your legacy. What do people walk away with from your mentorship? Every person is different. I wish I could tell you, like, when you do my mentorship, you're going to get X, Y, and Z, and you're going to walk away with this. And that, no, like, if you walk in and you're wanting to heal your body and be able to, like, have sex with your husband with the lights on, you know, that's really important. So that's what we're going to work on. That's what you're going to walk away with, a deeper sense of love for your body. If you walk in and you're like, whoa, I have all this trauma from the past that I haven't even dealt with. Maybe I want to start there and not worry about, like, a legacy. Okay, cool. Well, then we're going to work there, and you're going to feel empowered around that. So anything that has historically kept you feeling small and scared is going to be a place of power for you. It's going to be a place of confidence. So we do this beautiful shifting work together where you're no longer held back by fear from the things that are important to you, and you can move forward. And for every person, that's different. So again, it's not a one-size-fit-all. It's what works for you. Who are you? Like, what do you want to create? It's not about what I think is important. What do you want to create? And I'm going to do everything I possibly can, work above and beyond to make sure that you're moving in that direction, right? And that you're able to look in the mirror and be proud of what you see because you deserve that. I'm going to skip ahead. Someone said, I don't feel all that special. What if I take time looking at my heart and I don't like what I found there? This breaks my heart and I feel this so much and I totally get it. So, let me repeat this. I don't feel all that special. What if I take time looking at my heart and I don't even like what I found there? Dude, I totally get that. I totally feel that. You know, there's been so many times in my life, you know, avoiding going back to therapy recently, right? Because I'm like, oh, what am I going to find? What if I find this whole other thing that I have to work on? Like, oh my God, I've been working on everything for all these years. Like, well, now I have to work on something else, and that means I'm an idiot. I was making, like, working on myself mean that I was an idiot. So I get the feeling, the fear of looking at yourself and feeling vulnerable and feeling like something is off, something is broken, and that means something is wrong. But in our work together, either in the mentorship or in the 3-session package, whatever's feeling really good and yummy for you right now, you wake up slowly to the fact that you are special. Like, very tiny amounts. So wounds can feel so prickly that even when I even say that, it can be like, ugh, like, shut up. Or like, you don't know me. If you knew me, you don't realize how unspecial I am, right? Like, I totally get that. Because I've been there so many times in my life, having that feeling of, no, I am not special. I have nothing to give to the world. But by me honoring you and holding space for you and loving on you and cheerleading you and swooning and just recognizing the gift that you are, it's easier for you to wake up to that. Like, step by step, you get there. I promise it happens. And it's powerful. I haven't had anybody walk away yet who's like, I didn't do anything good. I feel like shit. No, everybody walks away feeling really good, and it's really important to me that happens. So again, I'm always checking in. I'm always going 150% with everybody I work with. Like, I want to know, are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you feeling good? Is this working for you? I'm always asking, what do you want? Because I want you to get to the place where you're like, I want to know what I want, and it matters. And I want it to let it matter and be number one. What I want now. Not what everybody else thinks I should want or what I've been trying to want, but really what I want. Whew. So I don't feel that special, dude. None of us feel that special. We all go through those moments where we have nothing to give. Don't worry. You can freaking do this. Like, even if you feel like looking at your heart feels painful or feels scary, we move really, really slowly. And I honor your pace. So it's like, okay, this feels really good. This feels really honoring. This feels really powerful. It always feels really powerful to you because you're in the driver's seat. It's not like me saying, okay, well, this is where we got to go next, you know, because I said so. It's like, okay, no, like, you said so. Like, what do you want? You might ask me a question. I might turn it around. Okay, well, what do you think is important for you? How are you going to handle this? What would feel really honoring for you? Okay. So you wake up to how special you are. And you are so fucking special. I promise you, you are. I love this. I really hate talking about myself. And when it comes to me, like, I don't know. I don't know what I want or what I need or where I'm going. Do I have to know what I want to work with you? Ooh, I really hate talking about myself, dude. I get that. Yeah. I really, really feel that. I know part of the mentorship is me speaking personally about my life. So what I'll share about this is, and I've shared this story in little bits and pieces throughout all of these videos, and I'm going to keep sharing it. But I remember when I was 18, I really, really, really hated myself in such a visceral way. I was like, oh, I hate the sound of my voice. I don't want to see myself in pictures. I don't want to think I exist. Like, I don't want to look in the mirror. Like, don't touch me. Like, I remember, like, I would eat and I would hide, like, myself under food. I would constantly just try to hide my body because I went through serious freaking trauma in my life. So I get what it feels like to, like, hate the sound of our own voice and to feel like we have nothing to bring to the world. When I was 18, I really woke up to the fact that instead of dying, I need to save my life so I can inspire other women to save their lives. Because you deserve to be here. Yeah, you might not be used to using your voice yet, or yeah, you might be used to using your voice, but you know, like, some ways you're not. Some things are a little uncomfortable with you. Cool. That's a good thing. That means you're growing. That means you're human. And the more that you recognize where you need to grow, the more powerful you are. And that's something else that really emerges in our work is that you get that when you're vulnerable, that you're powerful. You know, one of my favorite scriptures God, I haven't thought about in so long, is like, in my weakness, I am perfect. Something along those lines. I forget exactly what it is, but it's just the idea stay with my heart that when we are completely weak, when we are open, when we don't really know, that's how we're the most powerful. That's when we fully wake up. That's when our love shines through, because we're real and we're connected and we're feeling and we're moving forward. I'm not saying that this whole thing is about suffering and feeling bad. Actually, we like get that out of the way. We speak about the trauma, heal it, blah, 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 get it out of the way, and you're like doing all this shit. Like, my mentorees are like, holy God, like, they're freaking inspiring the crap out of me. Like, telling me I'm a different person. I feel so much better. I have so much more energy. I just like submitted this article and it's published for the first time. Like, my mentees are like showing up in the world very quickly, really awakening to the fact that they are everything that they desire, that they already have it. It's very inspiring to notice and very humbling to bear witness to it all. I'm like, holy shit, this is pretty cool. I already talked to you about therapists. I'm not a therapist, though my education is in therapy. I was a psychotherapist. I went to grad school. I got a master in social work. I got a certification in trauma healing. I got a certification in yoga and Reiki. I'm also Reiki certified too. But I don't call myself a psychotherapist. I don't call it therapy because, again, I'm like, I want to become a little bit closer. I love the idea of a sisterhood and a community rather than like a wall between one person and the other. But I do think the wall is necessary. Like, totally, go to therapy. Love it. Getting my ass back into that, for sure. How much is it? It's $2,000 for 8 weeks. Each session is $250. I also have a 3-session package, so that's for $700, and that's 3 sessions for $700, which you can spread out however you want. And you can spread out the mentorship however you want. Usually people do one session after another because you have this momentum, and it's like you just want to keep going, and you're like waking up to how incredible you are, and you just don't want to stop. It's like crack cocaine for the soul. Okay, that's probably the most terrible thing I've ever said, but I kind of believe that. Like, people are waking up and having a lot of energy, so that's why sessions are right after another. 1 week, 2nd week, 3rd week, 4th week, and so on. Why is it 2,000? Yeah, so I'm curious about why you're asking me that, because, like, when it comes to grad school, or when it comes to, like, a car, or when it comes to, like, a house, we're not like, well, why is that 300,000? Or why is that 100,000? Like, because, like, we expect to pay money, but when it comes to our healing, sometimes we're like, holy shit, I can't afford that, yet we're, like, spending a lot of money in other places, like, yet we're, like, you know, I don't know, whatever. We buy shit on Amazon at 3 a.m. or, I don't know, lots of booze, drugs, whatever, right? So notice, like, sometimes it's easy to use money as the excuse of why we don't take care of ourselves. Oh, I don't have the money, or I'll wait until, like, for me, I'm going to, like, divvy from that for a second. For me, it's like, I knew I had to get back in therapy recently. I knew, like, I need to work with another healer as well. And, I had, in my mind, I was playing this tape of, no, I'll do that when X. Like, when all my ducks in a row, then I'll, like, find time to do therapy, but I gotta make sure I'm working still. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I don't have time or money, blah, blah, blah. So I get the idea of, like, putting our healing second in our lives, thinking that we have to keep moving forward. However, in order to keep moving forward, we have to be healing. It's like, yeah, like, why not, right? Like, we deserve to have the lives that we really crave. We deserve to have the sex that we really want, right? We deserve to have the money that we really want. We deserve to have the relationships that we really, really desire deep down. It's like those secret things that we think we shouldn't talk about, right? Or like the things that like make us so happy, the things we secretly love. It's like, yeah, that's what we deserve to be doing. We deserve to be having those type of lives, like waking up every day, having a job that's making us feel like a million%, right? It's making us feel incredible. That's what we deserve, and that's what healing brings in our lives. So yeah, I'm 2,000. If that doesn't work for you, cool. Then this might not be it. Then I might not be the person. The people I work with, they make it happen because they want to work with me. But if you don't want to work with me, that's cool. And if pricing is really the most important think to you, okay, that's just where you're at. I will do my best to refer you to someone who is more, whatever price range you consider yourself to be in. Like, I'll do my best to find that, because it's more important to me that you're moving forward and you're prioritizing you and working on you in any capacity than you having to work with me. Okay, so keep that in mind. Like, if I'm not the right person, I'll do my best to find you the right person, because you might not jive with my energy. That's totally cool. And just keep moving ahead. Like, don't use that as an excuse. Like, just keep going. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm tremendously terrified. That's gonna make me cry, because you're, like, so precious, and I feel your hearts, because it's like you want to grow so much, you know? I don't know why, but I'm tremendously terrified to work with you, like, really nervous. Do you think I'm ready? God, I love people like that. I love you scared ones who are really willing to face your fear and feel your fear. Like, you are my people. Oh, God. Like, for so long, I've tried to be cool and act like I don't have fear, and it's exhausting, right? Dude, yes, I love that you have fear. Whenever we're about to do anything that is worthy of us, anything powerful, we're going to get scared. We're, like, going to second guess it, you know? We're going to be like, ooh, damn, I don't know. Like, this is a little scary. I'm pushing past my comfort zone. So if you are feeling a little scared, that's really beautiful. Fear is really good, even though it feels really, really scary. And tell me about it. Like, I'll do my best to support you in it. But guess what? Like, you know what's scarier? I've talked to my women about this before. Like, what's scarier is, like, sitting at the ledge, like, looking down on, like, the huge, gorgeous pool of, I don't know, what do you want to fill the pool with? Whipped cream? I don't know. So it's like you're really high up and you're looking down and you're like, holy shit, this is huge. What am I going to do when I jump into this whipped cream pool? Like, what's this going to be like? Am I going to chew too fast? Or, you know, what's Maria going to be like? Am I going to like her? Is she going to like me? And blah, blah, blah. Guess what? All of that is part of this process. So voice that with me. Like, voice that out so we can heal that. And it's not like it's going to go away forever. The fear is going to go away forever. But you're going to learn how to take care of yourself even when you have fear, even when you're feeling terrible, even when you're feeling small. Like, you're going to learn that. I'm going to help you figure that out. So fear historically might have kept you from doing the things you really want, or you know that, wow, that would be fucking powerful, like in the past. But now, like, fear is no longer a barrier. Fear is just a stepping stone. Like, maybe you're going to write about your fear. Maybe it's going to bring you closer to your partner or closer to your best friend, because now you can actually talk about it instead of pretend like everything's cool all the time. Like, you're going to feel your fear, and then you're going to feel even better just by getting that out, letting that out. So let it out on me. Tell me. I have everybody who's interested in working with me. I'm telling you, everybody is really scared. And I don't know why I'm not that scary, but yeah, I also get the fact that facing ourselves, doing this work for some reason is different. It's like more confronting than therapy, or something about, like, there's something about me that's like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. And about that, so I've heard, again, I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I've heard people say, excuse me, I don't know if I can do that. Like, you can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Like, I don't even know if you can help me because I'm helpless. Like, I'm way beyond the point of, like, no return. Like, I've been doing shit for a long time, and I don't know if I'm really ready to give it up, even though I'm kind of miserable. Like, I don't know. I can never do whatever it is that you're saying you're doing. Like, you do all of this, whatever, that's not me. Like, I wish that was, or I think it could be. I could try harder to experience more joy, but I don't know if I really want to. So that's the voice of trauma. Like, that's the voice of anxiety. Excuse me. That's the voice of depression. That voice telling us, like, oh no, like, somebody else is better, and we're never going to be able to grow. Like, it's like this lie that all of society has that keeps us in our homes when we really should be connecting. That keeps our hearts closed when they really could be open, right? So you opening your heart just looks like saying yes to the possibility of growth. Like, the possibility. Like, yeah, okay, I'm fucking scared, and I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to be open to the possibility, because why not? Like, life is short, and why not? Like, why not work on myself? why not emerge as more powerful? Like, why not, right? Like, so again, I just want to be really clear on that voice is like the trauma voice. When I say the trauma voice, it's like when we've been through trauma, abuse of any kind, we can think that we're smaller than. People can make us feel like we're smaller than, or that we have less to give to the world. Oh no, like, I don't have anything special because of this and that. Like, I don't really trust myself. Like, that's totally normal. I go through that, like once a day, okay? So that's the trauma voice. But what we're talking about is your power, like your honest truth coming out of your throat, no longer being held back, like being in you, like being with you and being in your body and feeling your body and being really present to what you want and who you are. And it could be scary. Again, the fear comes up. What does that even mean? What does that even look like? Guess what? You'll figure it out. And you'll take step by step and you'll get there. And I will walk you through it. I will be holding your hand, cheerleading your ass the whole entire time, and kicking your ass. I lovingly kick your ass. I have a couple of friends who tell me that I'm I kick a royal pain in the ass out of love, or I don't know, I forget. My uncle used to call me a beautiful pain in the ass. My Uncle Ralph from South Philly. So yeah, I might be a pain in the ass, but I promise it's going to be powerful and it's going to be awesome and you're going to love me for it. Testimonies. Yeah. So, my current clients, feel free to share if you would like to. Yeah, like share about how, if you want, leave a comment about like why you did this work and why you're doing it now and how you felt before you started and how you feel now and all of those doubts telling you, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. And now how you feel when you wake up in the morning and what you're creating in the world and how you're emerging and how you're believing in you. Feel free to share. I would love that. You don't have to share, but you're more than welcome to. That would be really helpful for people because I think sometimes people think, oh no, like the mentorship or Maria's work is like for special people or, you know, for the very sophisticated. No, it's for real people. For all of us. So yeah, please do share. I would love that. I'm trying to think if I can think of anything specific that I can share recently regarding what women are working on. I'd rather have them share personally themselves than me talk about it, but what can I say? I can say that I cry like on the daily because women are always telling me or always sharing something pretty huge and powerful that has been moved in their lives, something that they've really gained. So it's pretty wonderful listening to their stories, hearing them step forward in exactly who they are and what they want. Women will publish when they haven't published before. Women will step out of their own, be more independent, believe in themselves. Women will speak up when before they might have been more silent or more cautious about their voice or their truth in the world or in their relationships. Women start self-care plans when they work with me. They like literally start honoring their bodies, whether it be losing weight or sometimes even gaining weight if eating has been any type of issue in the past. So they start recognizing that their bodies are like this temple. Like we're full of the divine, we're full of love, we're full of the ability to create. And that's what seems to emerge a lot in my work in the mentorship. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm excited to talk to you more. I'll be sharing more topics and things. I'll get that all out to you. You'll know when I'll be back here moving forward. If you have any questions, let me know. If this is exciting to you, if you're like, oh, I might want to do this. Oh, I would love that. I would be so excited to talk to you about it. Schedule a power shot with me. That's a 15-minute call. And I'll like shoot you a link. It'll be in the comments. It's a 15-minute call figuring out if we would be a good fit. And if it's someone that can help you move to the next level. All right. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.